after the verdict came in?
I definitely feel like I stood up for myself today, and I spoke out against what I thought was wrong and what I feel is wrong, and I did what I could do.
You're very emotional. Tell me what's going through your mind.
I'm just thinking about my son, how much I want to give him life. Asking myself a lot of questions about will I get there.
Yeah. Do you regret making this choice?
No.
Tell me why.
Because I spoke up, and I think that the court was able to hear that. They were able to hear what really happened and understand me.
What message do you want to share with people who have been watching this case? What do you want viewers to know?
I want viewers to know that if you know something is right, regardless of who tells you and what authority that tells you it's completely wrong, stand up for it, because that's what you can do.
You're a brave lady.
Thank you.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Tell me, the judge tells you you've got to do some 3 classes. Can you describe what those are?
Yes. I can't remember all the classes, the names of them. I know it was an anger management class and some other classes. It's actually about 3 classes and then a 4th class.
This is your first foray in the court system, is it?
Yes, in jury court system, yes.
Has it frightened you from doing this again? Will you think otherwise, or you're going to stand up again for whatever you feel is right?
If I feel something is right, I'm always going to stand up for it.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to thank everyone that supported me.
You have had some support. Tell me about what that support means to you.
It means a lot, because there's a lot of young people that walk in court and they don't have that support.
Can you tell me what's got you so emotional?
It's just a lot at home that I know this is gonna affect some things slightly. I just have to put things in order now with the verdict that we received.
Very good. Is there anything else? Would you like to say some words? You have to forgive me, I'm more conservative.
Mm-hmm.
It's the brave new world of broadcasting.
Sure. Cut the cost, right?
Yes, exactly.
I know.
What would you like to share?
Just that, obviously, we're disappointed that the verdict was against Ms. Foster, but it was a difficult case. We understood that. She really did not have a choice. She was not offered any other opportunity, so she had to take the case to trial. And so as a firm, we felt like we had to stand by this young woman who was at least trying to speak up for herself. I think now she knows that there are some things that she could have done differently, but at the same time, the level that this arose to, it was really unnecessary. And we still believe that she should not have received a criminal record behind this, which she now has. She will now have a criminal conviction. And that's what she means when she's going to have to make some adjustments in her life. At 20 years old, in school, with a son, trying to move in the right direction, this is difficult. And we knew that, and so we, as a firm, had to at least represent her and try to take a chance and take a shot at an acquittal with the hopes that she would not have a criminal conviction. So she's a strong young woman. We were very honored to represent her. We were honored to represent her because she just continued to grow throughout this entire process. She continued to grow and learn and get stronger. And I think she will be a young woman that will make all of us proud going into the future. So we're, again, proud to have chosen this case to represent her pro bono and just do what we could. So
I mean, you talk about bravery. This is about as brave as it gets, really, facing a jury of your peers over what a lot of people thought wasn't really much of a big deal.
It absolutely. I think what people have to realize is that there was discretion that could have been exercised at different points that, for whatever reason, it wasn't. And so it left Ms. Foster in a position where all she could do was either go to trial or plead guilty. Why plead to something that is going to have a result in a conviction, and not at least go to trial, not at least have your voice be heard, and for the record, here's what happened. This all, again, at the end of the day, it stemmed from a crying baby, nothing more. That's where it started, and no one was willing to listen. And she did have an opportunity to finally tell the jurors and tell the judge and everyone else officially, here's what happened, right. And it's life. But I'm sure she'll be fine. She'll be fine, and we'll continue to support her. And the community, the outpouring from the community has been tremendous, and we expect that the community will continue to support her, and she'll find a way or make one.
One last question is, can you make sure I don't screw up what exactly the sentence is you're facing?
She was convicted of obstruction of an officer, and the sentence is 12 months probation, which includes several classes: one anger management class, a parenting class, a intervention class for young ladies, and I believe those are the 3 classes that,
40 hours
and 40 hours of community service as well. So she'll abide by whatever the court, by this sentence. She'll do what she has to do to continue to move forward and complete everything as required. And I think time will show that she was the young woman that was on the witness stand, composed. That's who she really is. She had a very bad day that day that was only complicated by people not wanting to listen, and it just got worse and worse and worse. So she'll be fine. She'll move forward from this.
Is there something else you'd like to add?
Proud of her. I'm proud of her. This is a good young lady. Good person. She's a good person. So she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. We were honored to represent her.
Very good. Thank you both so much for your time.
All right. Thank you.